The number one thing that's keeping you poor is your mouth, what you say. You see, what you say is what you get. Your tongue is a creative force. Words have power, more power than you could ever imagine. Every word that comes out of your mouth has 100 to 1,000 times more power than a thought. Because when you speak, the word vibrates into the universe. Let me tell you what rich people do. Rich people give themselves pep talks when no one's around. When they're by themselves, they say things like, I'm a winner. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I am going to win. I'm going to make this happen. They don't say that in front of others. They say it to themselves. They give themselves a verbal, out loud pep talk. They speak into existence what they want. A broke person thinks that there's a limit to the amount of money out there, that there's a finite resource of money. There's this limiting belief around money that poor or broke people have. I don't have money, and it takes money to make money. I can only make so much. Rich people, on the other hand, understand this. Money is a renewable resource, which means if they lose all their money today, it's no problem. They can create more. We are creative beings, and we can create money. Not that we can, we actually do. That's how money manifests in people's life. They create it. And when you have this mindset, the universe will then present to you and have bubble up ideas about how to make money.
The idea that people sit around and meditate and go, I'm just going to think about what I want and the universe is going to attract it into my life and manifest. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist. That's BS. You look at any person who's wealthy and say, did you work 2 hours a week? They'll look at you and go, are you insane? Are you like the town idiot? I woke up early. I worked my ass off 12, 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, I thought the universe was just going to manifest magically what you want when you put out in your desire. I read The Secret. That's all you have to do is think about what you want and it'll just manifest. No, when you think about what you want, you get motivated and inspired to take action. And you don't work. You love what you're doing. And therefore the action then creates results. Action combined with the right attitude creates results. Action with the wrong attitude doesn't create any results. So you have to combine the two. The action follows and comes after your thinking process is correct. And that's when the action will produce results. What can you conceive in your mind? What do you want? I can see myself living in a mansion or driving a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a Rolls Royce. Can you conceive that? Yes. Now, can you believe that you will actually have that? No, you're not going to get it. People have self-doubt. They have a poor self-image. They think, I'm just not that smart. I'm a loser. Nothing goes my way. I'm always unlucky, which is dramatically adversely affecting their ability to create the life that they want. You have to believe in your dream and believe in yourself, which means you have to have confidence that what you want is going to happen. Not just imagine something, but increase your level of belief or increase your level of confidence that you can achieve it. That's when it happens. And all of a sudden things start happening and you start this momentum cycle. Success builds confidence, and then confidence creates activity, and activity creates success habits, which creates success, which build confidence, and then you have this momentum cycle.
Yeah.
That's why you can't attract what you want. Not because it's magic, not because someone else is stopping you, but because you're sending mixed signals. You say you want it, but you keep checking if it's here yet. You say you believe, but you feel scared it won't happen. You say it's yours, but you act like it could disappear. Your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. When you keep looking for proof, you show it's not here. When you feel worried, you show you don't trust it. When you rush or try too hard, you show you think it won't come on its own. Life responds to what you repeat. If every day you think, why isn't it here, and feel tight in your chest and act stressed, that becomes your normal state. And your normal state decides what stays. You can't plant a seed and dig it up every hour to check if it's growing. You leave it alone. You water it. You let it grow. Pick one clear message: calm thoughts, steady feelings, simple action. When your thoughts, feelings, and actions match, what you want has space to arrive and stay.